Earlier we created these bottle openers. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the tool paths for the bottle openers. So in Carbide Create we select the toolpath tab, and what we'll do is we will do the toolpaths on both. So you select one, then hold down your shift key, select the other. So this is a pocket toolpath, so we select pocket and we select a tool from your tool library. I have my own tool library, so I will select a 1/4 inch end mill. Depth per pass, you don't want it to take forever, so this is only going into pine. We can probably go much higher than 1.5, but we'll just do it for the moment. And we set the start depth at 0, which is at the top of the job, and a max depth of, let's do it, 4 millimeters. This is so we can clear the bottle top. We'll just give that a name, bottle top. So we have that toolpath created. Then the cutout for the insert, and again this is another pocket. We want to start at 0 again, and the bottle opener insert is 2 millimeters thick, so we only want to cut to 2 millimeters, and we'll call this one insert. When you're doing these toolpaths, it's a good idea to name them against what they actually are, and then we will select the cutout. So this is a contour cut, and what we want to do is we want to cut on the outside right, so that'll cut outside the job, so you'll be left with the right size. So in this case we want to use stock bottom, which you should have set up your material thickness in the setup, and we'll add some tabs to the job. These tabs are just to stop your job from flying out when the cut's finished. And I always narrow down the tabs back down to 3 and 3. You don't need massive tabs on a job like this. So if we hit, or we call, we'll give it a name. Okay. So now we have, oh that's, yeah, and you can see the mistake I made here. Let's edit the operation, and we'll go back to the tool. You'll see how depth per pass is only 0.381. We want to go a lot quicker than that, so we'll make it 1.5, and you'll notice now that when we go OK, the time on the job is much shorter. So they're things to watch out for when you're doing your jobs. So what we can do is we can now look at this in the simulation, and as you can see, we have our 2 bottle openers just waiting to be cut out. In this case, you just save your G code here, and you save it to where you want that G code to be, and then you open that up in whatever post processor you're going to use.